Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, and just putting moisturizer on my face. If you're wondering why I'm doing it in the kitchen, I don't know, because I can. No, I just put some on my hands, and then I walked here and decided to turn the camera on. I'm standing here because I'm waiting on my video to upload. So I used to not watch my YouTube videos so after I edit, I would just immediately upload it. But now I've gotten to the point where I watch them first. This time what happened, I was watching it and halfway through the video, it just stopped playing, stopped on the picture, but the timer kept going. So I don't know what happened there, so I just had to delete it and start over again. So I'm just standing here because I have my laptop here and it's almost done. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Why was I saying all that? Oh, that was the reason why I'm here putting on my moisturizer instead of doing it in the mirror in the bathroom. I don't know, whatever. Today's Sunday, like I was saying, and today we have a guest preacher. His name is Sam Emery, and I absolutely love this preacher and his wife. I'm looking forward to hearing from him. The choir is singing today. Today is Palm Sunday. Next Sunday is Easter. So yeah, got this cute dress on. Let me show you guys. I wish it had pockets. This dress right here. And it has this like little, let me see if I can let you guys see if I go further up. Little, can you guys see that? I don't know. Little tie thing right there. But y'all, I had to take the tags off this. This is the first time I've worn this, and I've had this, I would say maybe for about, honestly, about 14, 15 years, and I've never worn it, because when I bought it, I was heavier, and I'm like, oh, I'll lose weight to fit it, and then it was one of those in the closet, and I forgot about it, and now it looks good on, so I'm wearing it today. Yeah, if I do take a picture, then I'll show you guys what it fully looks like. But yeah, I'm so excited. I got a brand new dress on today and didn't even plan on it. I just looked in my closet and I'm like, I wonder if I could fit that. I could fit this. So yeah, anyway, that's all. I got nothing.
One God, and Jesus is his name. The only way you can see him God came in the person of Christ to let us know it ain't over until he says it's over.
Ooh, bananas Foster French toast platter.
Smile. We are at Huckleberry's after church. We went home and changed, and now we're about to have lunch, a late lunch. So these are the appetizers Cheyenne's showing you, and then we got fried green tomatoes, and we got all of our drinks. That one, no, this one was free because they gave us the wrong one, but I got a peach, southern peach iced tea. Cheyenne got coffee. That one is strawberry lemonade, and Savannah got the huckleberry lemonade. She thinks she's from the South. California.
Which one? We don't got no swamps.
Savannah had to send her food back because it had eggs in it, so. And then they gave gumbo, but it's not the same as mine, but it's okay. Guess where we are? IKEA.
I can't get the ceiling in there. I can't make it.
Cheyenne, what are you doing?
Wash my hands.
Okay. No. We over here acting up, y'all. Oh, look at this shower. It's cute.
Is there showers here?
Girl, I don't know. Why does that black toilet makes me uncomfortable? Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, and it's 7:30. I just clocked out because I have 2 doctor's appointments today at the same place, but I'm still gonna work here from home in between. So remember I told you guys, and I have to get going really quick, having issues with my stomach, so they're still trying to rule things out. So since they couldn't find anything with the other procedure, they're just trying to do least invasive things other than like an exploratory surgery, because that's just a little bit more involved. So today, you guys, I'm kind of nervous about this, but I'm gonna be swallowing a camera. Yeah, they're gonna have a camera go down and take pictures of everything inside. Hopefully they're able to see. But on that note, let me get going. I forgot to tell you guys that I had to fast for this appointment. No big deal. But I wish I would have timed it better on my part, because yesterday after church we ate at Huckleberry's. I showed you guys. And it was my first time being there, and the portions are huge. I couldn't even finish everything that I had, so I wrapped the rest up to eat it later at home. We went to, well, Cheyenne went to Ross. I didn't get out of the car. We went to IKEA. You guys seen that? Out where there's shade. And then, why do I look really weird in this lighting? Hold on. Okay, I changed my parking spot. There was 4 guys back then. The situation just felt wrong. So I changed where I'm parked. I'm looking, yeah, I'm looking like I'm looking. Anyway, what was I saying? I had to fast, and I wish I would have timed it better on my part, because we went out to eat, and then all 3 of us took a bunch of food home, and we did more running around. The point I'm trying to make is we got home pretty late, and it was like, I don't know, 7:30, and I'm like, I'm not hungry. And then next thing I know, I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I can't eat anything for 12 hours before my appointment. And by then it was like a little bit after 8. So I started getting hungry, and I'm like, there's nothing I can do about it. So yeah, I'm starving now, you guys, but it's okay, I'll be fine. And I guess I can eat after I swallow the camera. I'm really not liking how I'm looking right now. Also, I didn't tell you guys, Savannah no longer works at the car wash. If you didn't know, she worked at a car wash for like 2.5 years. She enjoyed it, and she's still going to college. And you guys know she graduated. You know, she does have her AA, but she's continuing. And y'all, she wants to be a, let me get this right, because I always mess it up. Not a therapist, psychologist or psychiatrist, one of those. And that's where her end goal is. So right now, well, she found out one of the ways to be accepted into med school is to have a medical background. So y'all, she went to school while she was going to school for her other stuff to become a medical assistant. So she's a fully certified, credentialed, however that works, medical assistant, and she started her first job today as a medical assistant. I'm so proud of her, and Cheyenne's doing some stuff right now also. I'm not gonna say anything about that. I really don't like this how I'm looking. Is this better? I don't know. Is it the sun? Okay. I don't know, it just looks blotchy. Anyway, so I'm gonna buy her some flowers and a card to congratulate her on her new career path. Anyway, let me turn this off. I'm not liking that. I'm having to wear some kind of equipment. That's what I have to come back and drop off to them later. The pill is huge. It's like a horse pill. The camera. That's worse than my house. Okay, so as you can see, I'm all wired up. It's on me like a crossbody. Let me show you guys. So this has to stay around my stomach. And then this right here is the camera. And see it flashing? It flashes every second. Or a second, whatever like that. But anyway, when it flashes, that's when it's taking a picture. So I have to check it every 15 minutes to make sure it's continually flashing. And if not, to give them a call. But yeah, you guys, I was not about to walk into the store looking like what in the world does she have on? I mean, I really don't care what people think, but it's just really bulky. It's not heavy, but it's a little much. Okay, so yeah, then I have to go return it at 3:30 today. I just clocked out again. When I come back home, I will have 1 hour to finish, and then I'm done with my 8 hours. I'm thankful that my job lets us work things out like that if we need to. So y'all, I have this strapped on me, and what sucks is I gotta go get gas. And I'm gonna have to, I think I'm just gonna put, it's hot outside. I'm gonna put a jacket on because this thing is just, I don't know. All right, can't complain though because I'm getting my health taken care of. So let's go turn this in. I'm home, I returned the equipment. I went to Safeway to grab flowers and a card, a congratulatory card for Savannah. Let me show you guys, the flowers are pretty. So just got some flowers. And I was trying to get something with more pink in it because that's her favorite color, but I couldn't find it. So I just got that instead. And then I just got her a card that says congratulations with a scripture. Let me show you guys the front. This is one of my favorite scriptures. Hold on. Okay, it says, "You've been blessed by the best. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper, plans to give you hope." Jeremiah 29:11. So yeah, and just wrote her a nice message in there. So yeah, she'll get that when she gets home. And in the front, I don't know if you guys seen, but I put 2 MA, which means medical assistant, Savannah, future doctor. Oh, you're supposed to come this way.
Oh. Wow, that's for me?
Yes, for you. Can't even see your face because the lighting. She's a professional now, you guys. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning early. It's a little after 7 o'clock. Oh, you guys, look. I am in my Wonder Woman, just call it a covering or whatever, but I'm off today. I took a scheduled day off because I do have a doctor's appointment. Okay, this is already April, right? And it took me all this time not to get in with a doctor, but to get in to be scheduled for a physical. 4 months. Okay, I'm trying not to say too much about the insurance because I'm thankful to have insurance, right? I feel like I complain every time I do it. I do, but my job did us dirty, so I'm gonna complain. Anyway, so I took off today to go to the doctor's because if this was a day that I worked from home, it'd be different and I'll just come back home and work. But this is a day that I would normally go into the office. So I'm not trying to go into the office to stay there longer than I have to just to get my 8 hours. So I'm using PTO and I'm just taking a day off. And I do have a lot of stuff to do today. Well, in this morning. And then I need to be back home by 1 o'clock because they are turning on the solar panels today, and he's gonna talk to me about it. I told y'all I didn't know nothing about it. I'm like, I thought it was on already. I don't know. They're gonna come do that, and I will vlog as much as I'm able to. I was actually gonna try to do the dishes from last night, but I didn't do them yesterday because I had that battery pack thing on and I didn't want it getting wet or bumping up against the counter. And yes, okay, I know what you're gonna say. Michelle, after you were done, you could have easily did the dishes last night. I didn't want to. Y'all, I need to get some better sunshades because these apparently are just for looks because they don't really block out any sun. It's really cold. I do have my heater on. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's getting a little warm. But yeah, it's cold right now. And that's why I do have my sweater on. But I'm sure, matter of fact, I'm positive it's supposed to be in the 80s today. So we'll go through all the seasons again today. You know, this is just California. So yeah. But yeah, I need to buy some actual, because look, it really doesn't keep anything out. I just bought it because I don't have any sunshades anymore. I used to have so many, that, but I have this, and I have another pair at home that I'm probably just gonna toss. I made it here. Did bring a book to read while I am waiting. We'll see how much I get to read from that. They're pretty quick here. So today, when I leave from here, in no particular order, I have to go to Home Depot to get some more flooring for my kitchen floor. I need to go to the post office to mail Tariq's mail to him because he still gets mail here at the house. And I'm returning some shoes that I bought. So post office, Home Depot, and then I probably should go to Winco to grab some food for the next couple of days. Easter Sunday, so I'll probably wait until this weekend. Maybe on Friday after work, I will go get stuff for Easter dinner. But today, just get something for a couple days or whatever. Because I can't do too much running around. I wanted to go to like Home Goods and Hobby Lobby. And I could still do it later, but once I'm home, y'all, I'm not gonna get back out. I need to get a new crossbody purse because this is what I got at Disneyland the last time we went. It's small, it's convenient, it's comfortable. I can put my phone in it and it's perfect. But now, here Cheyenne won't let me be great. How old are you, Mom, and you going around with a Disney bag? First of all, mind your business, leave me alone. Let me do whatever I'm gonna do. Kids are just mean. All right, let me get in here. Okay, we are all done, and now it's 8:30. Ooh, seatbelt, that's weird. I usually grab that first thing. Okay, I'm trying to think of where can I go first that's open. I guess I'll go to Home Depot, because I know they are open. The post office is not open yet. Wait, did they open at 8:30, 9? I don't know, y'all. But yeah, one thing down. Y'all, when I was backing out of my garage and I'm looking at my front of my house, the difference having a roof done that doesn't have tarp on it, my house is starting to look so nice. My neighbors next door to me, he started this when they first moved in, which I am so grateful for. They cut my yard, my front yard, not the backyard, but they cut it, they edge it, and even this weekend, I had some like weeds growing, whatever, they pulled those up. Y'all, I really need to go buy them a cake or something, and for the whole family, something just to say thank you. And I know one time I seen his son out there, and I'm like, all I had the cash on me was $10, and he was like, no, he's like, well, just give it to my son. And so I did that, and you know, it's not like I'm trying to pay him for it, even though he deserves to be paid for that, because he doesn't have to do that. And sometimes he'll even go over to my other neighbor's house and cut her yard, you know. But I'm so thankful, and the grass looks so nice and green right now. So my house, the front of my house, I'm not so embarrassed of it anymore, because I was really embarrassed with that tarp, especially when it was hanging off the side on the side yard. It looked bad, but now I'm not so embarrassed anymore. Yes, I am in need of a paint job on my house. That's gonna come later. Where am I? Oh. It's like I turned down the street. I know where I am. This is the flooring that I'm having for my kitchen. and it looks darker, but it's not. It's actually called natural white oak, and I really like it. So yeah. Eggs have gone down a little bit. They used to be $8, almost $10, and now they're $6. Okay, so we're doing good on time. Home Depot done. Doctor's appointment done. Winco done. Now I am on my way to the post office, and then after that, one more stop, the pharmacy. We are doing wonderful on time. It's 9:24, and I don't have to be home until 1 o'clock. So should I go to Hobby Lobby or Home Goods? Okay, so I made it home, and it's 10:30. It's still early, you guys. I've had a full day this morning. I've got a lot accomplished, and yeah, I'm going to eat some breakfast because I didn't eat before I left. Make my coffee. Excuse me. I'm gonna relax a little bit, then I'll do the dishes and enjoy having the rest of my day off. So I never give a grocery haul, and I'm not gonna start now, but this is what I got. This is your haul, my lazy haul. But I just realized I was supposed to get sugar-free. Yeah, I'll be okay. But yeah, this is just a little stuff to tide me over until I do a full grocery shopping. But yeah, this is my lazy grocery haul. Okay, so I'm about to make my version of that salmon bagel that I had. I think I showed you guys in my last video. It didn't have cheese in it, and it didn't have an egg, and it didn't have dill. So I'm just doing my own. I'm doing the Michelle style. So yeah, let me do that because I'm starving. I did not eat breakfast before I left the house today, you guys. Okay, here is my breakfast, and I'm not having it open face. I am gonna flip the other side over, but it looks like this because I'm a pepper lover, you guys. I love pepper, so I put a lot of pepper on there. But yeah, I have my salmon and the cheese and the cream cheese, and then I just put dill around it, and it's on an everything bagel. So yeah, and then I have my coffee. Okay, so now I'm about to wash the dishes, tackle that, get that out the way, straighten up the kitchen a little bit. I know my kitchen right there, it's kind of messy, but I still have things to shred, and all that stuff up there is stuff that I'd like to redo my kitchen. So that's there. We usually don't eat over there. We did when we first got it, but now it's like, do I really want a table over there? But I want a table over there. So that may be changed eventually, not now. I wouldn't know what I would put over there. I don't want just an empty space. So anyway, y'all didn't ask, but yeah, my sandwich was good, might I say. Better than Noah's Bagels. And I realized in my last video, at one point I think I said Noah's Bakery. Is Noah's Bagels. So yeah, anyway, but I think the one that I made is better than theirs, and I'm like, why should I keep paying 12 bucks for a sandwich when I can use that 12 bucks to get the ingredients and make it at home and have it more than one time? Yeah, so that was good. And yeah, oh, you guys, so do you watch Black Mirror? I know I'm yapping, but do you guys watch Black Mirror? So I absolutely love the show, right? Except the very first episode of the very first season. When Savannah told me to watch this show and I watched that episode, I literally was like, what are you watching? What are you having me watch? And she was kind of young, and I was like, I'm gonna ban you from watching this because it's disgusting, it's gross. We're not even gonna go into it, but if you know what I'm talking about, The first episode of the first season of Black Mirror was, I could have gone my whole life without seeing, and even as I was watching it, I had to fast forward through some of the scenes. Other than that, Black Mirror to me has been good, right? I look forward to seeing just the weird and different things that they come up with and stuff like that. But season 7 is out and there's 6 episodes and I don't like it. And the very last episode, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, it's like a continuation of one of the other episodes, and I didn't finish it and I'm not gonna finish it. I don't know what happened, new writers, or I didn't like this season. Yeah, I didn't. So what's y'all take on it? Have you seen Black Mirror? Number one, my battery's flashing. Have you seen Black Mirror, any of the seasons? Do you like it? And have you seen this season? And what are your thoughts on it? Okay, now let me go change my battery and do these dishes. Okay, so the guys left for the solar, and I don't know if before solar was powered by Tesla, because I had to download the Tesla app. Anyway, so he walked me through everything. I pretty much don't have to do anything. They showed me where the emergency to turn it off, and he said the only way or the only reason I would need to turn it off is if there was a fire, but most likely the firemen would do that. And he walked me through the app, told me where to keep it for the best savings. And yeah, it's kind of like overwhelming, because when they start talking kilowattage and ampawatt, that's probably not a thing. Ampawattage, no, I don't know. Anyway, all that is foreign to me, but everything he told me, he's going to send me an email of. So, and also I can go through the app. So he said within 2 billing cycles, so probably about 2 months, I will start seeing my smudge bill go down, which is wonderful to me. And he also told me, see, this is why I don't mess with electricity. I told y'all I don't fool with electricity. I don't do it. So he said if I was to have an electrician come out, make sure it's a professional electrician, or whatever the word is for that, not someone that I know, a friend of a friend or whatever, because he said he has seen a lot of guys get killed, or someone comes out. And because the thing is, even when you turn the power off to the house, to your electricity for your house, for some reason you have to turn the battery off as well, because it's live, and people have gotten themselves killed, electrocuted, or he said one person, they messed up power in half of their house and they had to live that way. Is expensive. So yeah, I'm glad he said that, because I'm not gonna be hiring a friend of a friend, a guy who knows something or whatever. So yeah, he said a professional electrician would know to shut off the power, not only to the house, but to the solar panel as well. Make sense? I hope that makes sense. At least that from what my understanding. Yeah. So anyway, solar is up and running. I'm completely done with the whole roof and my gutters, and I have a solar panel that I did not have to pay 1 dime for. It was part of the program, and I told you guys this because I've heard horror stories about the solar program, and not exactly about the solar program, but about the solar panels. And it's mainly because how expensive they are. Free. It was free. I didn't have to pay 1 dime. It was part of the program that fell into my category, and I got it, because all the other categories I made too much, but with this one I was perfect. I was perfect. So yeah, you guys, that part of my home renovation is done. My house looks so much better in the front. Oh, you guys, I got I'm all over the place, y'all know me. I got a security screen, because when I had the gardener come out in the front, I had him cut down bushes and trees because I just don't like that look. I'm not an outdoorsy, hands-on outside type of person, so the bushes would get a little wild and crazy out there. And I'm like, you know what? Why am I keeping this? Let me cut it down. So there's only 2 bushes out there, and one smells like jasmine when it blooms, and the other one, I forgot what it's called. But every time I want to have a gardener cut those down, which is my house, I can tell them to cut it down if, you know, I really want it down. They're like, that tree is so expensive, and you know, it's a beautiful tree, blah blah blah, whatever. So I let them talk me into keeping those 2. It's only those 2. But because I removed this huge bush that was there, you can see straight into my house. But now, I don't know if I should show you guys. Probably for safety, let me not show you outside, but let me show you the security, not the security gate, the privacy screen that I got. Okay, I'll show you down here what it looks like. It's fine. It blocks out a lot, which works for me. And now that I have that up there, people that walk by when they deliver packages, you won't be able to see them as long as they put it in front of that. So yeah, ever since I had them cut down the bushes, anytime they delivered something, you just see it's out in the open, willy-nilly, you know, whatever. And I've been lucky so far. No one has stolen our packages or anything like that, but you never know, some people or kids or whatever. But that provides a barrier, a protection, where you can't really just see it. So yeah, I still have a lot of work to do in my house, and by a lot I mean I do want to get the backyard landscape to where I want it to be, and certain things I want done to the front, but it's gonna get there, you guys. It's just gonna take time and money. Yeah, but one thing at a time, right? One thing at a time. All right, so before he got here, I was crashing. I was getting really tired, nodding off. So now it's almost 2 o'clock, and I've had like a full day already. It's almost 2 o'clock, and I will probably get in some comfortable clothes and start laying down some of the kitchen flooring. And of course I will record that, but that's for a different video. That, y'all, that video is long overdue. I know. Yeah, but anyway, hello, it is Friday. I am on my last break. Today's my late day. We're not even gonna get into that. One day, you guys, one day. Anyway, y'all, my glasses are ready. Is it in this video? Or maybe the video before, I think. Or this one, I don't know. But I told you guys I was getting new glasses, and my doctor talked me into progressives. So we shall see. And I got a different style, a different color. I think they look cute on me. You know, because kids won't let you be great. They were like, well, Mom, they're old lady glasses. Yeah, rude, right? Anyway, so I'm going to pick up my glasses today when I get off, and then I'm going to go to Winco to get food for Easter dinner. I am going completely out the box for Easter dinner. Normally, like in my family or whatever, if we didn't go out for Easter, my family would make, like, I don't know, like a ham dinner or something of that sort. Well, I'm making gumbo, y'all. I know it's warming up, but it's gumbo. You can eat gumbo anytime, and my gumbo is pretty darn good. I wish I can give y'all some. If y'all like seafood or anything like that, I wish I could just give y'all some, let y'all see how my gumbo tastes. It tastes really good. Yeah, so that's what I'm making for Easter dinner. But I'm making Savannah something different because y'all know she's vegan, and she sent me what she wanted, and it seems easy to make, but every time I make a vegan dish, I get like worried because I'm like, what if she don't like it? And I spent all this money to make this whatever and it goes to waste. What if it's nasty? Because I don't know. I don't know. So I was gonna try to make her like a vegan gumbo, but that wasn't working out. And yeah, so she actually wants, what's it called? She sent me the whole recipe and everything. Lentil pasta. She's at work, so she's not able to text me back as often as she was when she was working at the car wash, and I get that, but maybe when she goes on break, she'll be able to text me back, because I have a few questions, like, have you eaten this before, or does it just sound good? And it has mushrooms in it. Well, none of us eat mushrooms. Hey, I don't like mushrooms. I think mushrooms taste like, they taste bitter, and I don't know, mushrooms just has a weird off taste to me, and I don't like it. If someone puts it in there, I'm gonna pick around it. I'm gonna take them off. If it goes in my mouth accidentally, oh, I'll be able to taste it, but I'm not gonna spit it out, you know, be rude in front of people. I'll just, you know, pay attention. So that's how I feel about mushrooms. But I think Savannah and Cheyenne have kind of grown to like it, which is fine, you know. They don't have to not like everything that I don't like. So I want her to answer my question. Does she want mushrooms in it? Because if she does, I'm like, I'm not gonna know what to get. There's different kind of mushrooms. I know there's portobello mushrooms, and then there's the long skinny mushrooms. See, I don't know the names of these things. So yeah, and then how do you deal with it? Do you wash them off? I'm assuming you do. I'm probably sounding really crazy right now, but anyway, all that yapping to say, I'm going to the store after work and getting stuff for Easter dinner. Yeah. All right, you guys. Okay, it's much later. I'm falling asleep, but I got my glasses, and y'all, these are gonna take some getting used to. I should have paid extra for the wideness of the progressives, if that makes sense, but I didn't want to do it because I don't know if I'm gonna keep these. Anyway, look at my glasses, you guys. I think they're so cute. I have to look up like that because that way I can see you guys, because if I look like this, it's blurry because the top is for distance. So yeah, what you think? I think they're cute, but I'm seriously gonna have to get used to this vision in here. This vision, you know what I'm saying. She suggested that tonight I wear it for 2 hours, and then every day add another couple of hours until I'm able to wear it longer. And I haven't tried it yet on a computer, but right, straight is for distance, lower is for reading, and then the computer screen, to see the computer, is somewhere in between. And then on the sides, it's kind of like on my peripherals, there's like a blur, which I don't know why the blur is there. Yeah, I know. Today's Saturday. It's a lazy, stay at home in your bonnet type of day. Second day with these progressives. I don't know, y'all. I'm finding I'm having to turn my head like an owl just to like see everything when I look further. I don't know. So today I'm supposed to wear them 4 hours. I put them on at 8. It's 10:30, and I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna give it a try. But yeah, I know I look crazy. And y'all, these gray hairs are just graying. Anyway, I do have a few things I have to do here at the house today. I'm not leaving the house. It's just gonna be a lazy day. See, I'm looking like I feel really old. I think the glasses are cute, you guys, but I don't know. And then I'm finding when I use my readers, I'm having to look it up, like hold the glasses up like that. So I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. So I know I'm looking crazy, but I told you guys today is a stay at home, getting things done kind of day. And what I'm doing is I am prepping everything to make the gumbo tomorrow, because tomorrow's Easter Sunday, and I'm not gonna cook the gumbo till tomorrow after church. That way it could be fresh. Because to me, the prep is what takes the longest. That and making the roux. So yeah, I just have my green onions, my parsley, my onion here, and I have the meats that I'm gonna chop up. So see, I'm gonna chop up my vegetables. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, you guys. And I'm just gonna put it in a container for tomorrow. That way everything is ready. And y'all, I know I gotta give these glasses a chance, but I should have, it was more expensive, but I should have paid for the wider progressives, if anything, if that makes sense. Because everything is blurry. Well, not everything, I take that back. I have to completely turn my head like to look at you guys, and I feel like I'm constantly doing like this to see where I can see things easier. And I get it's only the second day, so yes, I'm giving it a chance. But now I see and I understand all the people that I've seen on TikTok that said that they didn't like the progressives, but some people love them. So I don't know, y'all. And I just have a little bowl here that I'm gonna put everything in until tomorrow when I need it. I don't know if I told you guys this, but our dryer, the timer switch was accidentally broken. We've been going to the laundromat or hanging our clothes here to dry at the house, because I'm like, there has to be a way to fix it. So of course, through YouTube University, I found videos on how to fix it, and I got the part right. But before I did that, in the beginning, I did research, you know, having someone come to my house and do it, because I'm like, I don't know if that's in my comfort zone. And to get them out here to look at it is crazy insane. To have them come, you know, check it out, and then parts, and then labor, it pretty much would have cost me close to a new dryer. And when I say new dryer, I mean like not the new fancy ones, because the fancy ones are like $800 and up. The dryer that I have now, I think only costed me $400. I got the base level because all I needed at the time was something to dry. Now when I have to upgrade my dryer, am I gonna get the nice ones? Absolutely. But right now, or at the time, I just needed a dryer. So yeah, I got the part, and I'm gonna put that on today, and hopefully everything works really good still. So yeah, I gotta do that. What else am I gonna do? Well, also I'm gonna continue laying flooring in the kitchen here, but you guys won't see that until a later video. And if you wonder what I'm doing, I have parsley that I'm just taking apart like that, and then I'll chop it up for the gumbo. What else? Oh, and I'm gonna prepare Savannah's meal for tomorrow as well. Alright, you guys, let me finish doing this, and then I'll probably come back to you guys when I'm doing the dryer, that you guys see I can do that. So, okay, how much longer for these glasses? 20 more minutes and I could take them off for today, because today is my 4-hour mark, and then Yeah, I'm ready to take these off. Okay, so I already prepared my chicken. I took the skin off of it because I learned from my Aunt Rose, the one who passed away, that if you take the skin off, your gumbo is less greasy and you'll have less oil to take out. So that's what I always do now, and I'm just going to marinate it overnight that way. And it's the Creole seasoning that's on it. So yeah, and now I'm going to cut up the sausages. Okay, so I forgot to show you guys before I get started on this, but this broke, and actually this whole piece came off, and I tried to jigger rig it and glue it, but it just spins and spins and spins, and even trying to push it down, it's not working. So this is what I'm going to replace, this part that's in here. Let me show you guys. I'm trying to do everything with one hand. So this is the new part, and everything that I researched, guys, it said that these should come with metal parts because it's plastic, and that's probably the reason why it broke. So yeah, I'm using my old cap, or the cover, whatever you want to call it, but this is the thing that's broken. For some reason it just, you know, won't work. So first things first, let's unplug this. Okay, it is hot in here, but it's unplugged. Ooh, that's dusty. I need to clean that up. Alright, okay, everything's unplugged. Y'all know your girl don't play around with electrical. This is as far as I'm going, and it's not really electric, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, I can do this. I can do this, y'all. Actually, let me take this off first. There's a little screw here. So let me do that first. Oh, come on. Okay, maybe not. Anyway, it's hot, you guys, but not hot enough to turn the AC on. But I do have my fan on in the living room, but I'm not in the living room. It's pretty warm. Savannah is going to practice at the praise team for tomorrow. Cheyenne doesn't have to go until 5. I don't think I told you guys this, and it's not a secret or anything. I'm sad about it, so I don't like mentioning it. But the church that we went to years and years ago, I did tell you guys this part. Our pastor, ooh, it's dusty in there. Oh, I'm tearing up. Brought my phone because I'm gonna have to look at the video. Plus everything's, hold on y'all. It is dusty in here. The pastor of that church, whom I absolutely love, and I'm still friends with the wife. Hold on. Okay, you guys, let's test this out together. Old part, put everything back together, back on there. Here we go, let's see. Oh, yeah, I did it, you guys. I don't know why I thought I was gonna be able to vlog and talk to you guys while I did this, but yes, I'm so excited. Oh my goodness, you guys, I need a break. It wasn't hard, but I was up there sweating and carrying on because I was stressing, because that screw in the front, I'm like, it's the same size as the ones in the back, and I was trying to take it off with my different tools. I didn't have nothing to fit around it. Okay, I take that back. Not that I didn't have anything to fit around it. The way it was shaped and everything was, I wasn't able to put the screw all the way down to get it off. So something just said, start taking the ones off in the back. So that's what I did, and it just came off, which I never needed to even take the front one off anyway, that one that I showed you guys. I'm so happy. I'm glad it's done. Y'all, I'm tired of being the man of the house. I'm glad I was able to do it, but just things like that frustrates me beyond. It just does. Yeah, I know. I told you guys today's a stay at home and I look like this type of day. So a reason to take it off and put my ponytail on because I'm not going anywhere. Anyway, I know I was telling you guys something. Oh, about church. So the church that we went to for years, when my pastor got sick and everyone had to find a different church to go to, I wish we could have all picked up and just went to the same church, but it doesn't work that way. You know, I wish we could have, but everyone found different churches to go to. And like I said, I'm still friends with the pastor's wife. I talk to her all the time. She's the one who I actually go over to her house to help clean because her husband is still sick, you know. So she's the one that bought me the grill. So the church that we went to after that, that's the one I did tell you guys about, that it wasn't working. It's a nice church, and saying nothing negative about anything or anybody, but we weren't feeling the spirituality that we know should come from a church. So we went to another church in Stockton. Stockton's 45 minutes away from Sacramento. So that was a drive every Wednesday and Sunday. And even though the church was amazing, the church, and that's where we have a landmark every year, the big church conference in January, where I'm vlogging and I'll show you guys upstairs or maybe whatever. The church seats 6,000 people, I think 5,000 or 6,000. And huge church, nice people, the worship, the music is amazing. The Spirit of God moves. I had no problem with going there, but number one, it was too far. Number two, the church is so huge, you just feel like you get lost in the mix. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I have nothing negative to say about that at all either, but it's just, I'm not going to go into detail. Then, I don't know if you guys knew this part, but Savannah goes to a different church than Cheyenne and I do. Same religion, same beliefs and everything, it's just a different church. So she ventured off and she found this one on her own. And I tried, and I just didn't feel like the pull of God moving me over there. The church is nice. I like the pastor. I like the pastor's wife. The people are really friendly. I've actually gone to some of their events there. When I went to one of their singles thing, I told you guys about where I was the youngest one and everyone there was older. So I have like socialized with them before. That's the church Savannah goes to. So she's actually gone right now to praise team practice, and Cheyenne's in the choir at our church, so Cheyenne will be gone a little bit later for that. So I'm waiting till she leaves before I mop my floors, because you guys know how I feel about my floors. I want everyone to be gone, and I want the floor to be completely dry before anyone walks on it. That's just my pet peeve, so that's what I'm gonna do. But the church that Cheyenne and I go to, I actually went to this church when I was a little girl. I graduated from high school there, because the church still has a school, so that's where I go now. And there's still a lot of people there that went there when I was younger. The church is okay. There's a different pastor now, because the pastor that was the pastor at the time, the one who I was under, he passed away, and then the bishop of the church, he passed away in not 2024 but 2023, Christmas Day of 2023, he passed away. So his son-in-law is actually the pastor there now. But Savannah came to our church last Sunday because we had a guest preacher, and I think I showed it. Yeah, his name is Sam Emery, and Brother Emery used to actually pastor the church in Modesto, I believe, years and years ago. And he is very popular in our church community, and I absolutely love his preaching. So when we told Savannah he was coming, she was like, oh heck yeah, I'm coming to hear him preach. So he doesn't pastor the church there anymore. He just mainly, once he retired of being like a full-time pastor, he just you know, he still preaches, but he'll go to different churches, you know, if they request him or something like that, you know. That's usually how they do. So yeah, but the church that I'm going to now, like I said, it's the church that I went to when I was a little girl. My family went there. My cousins, my mom, my grandmother, my great-grandmother. We were like 3 rows deep. So even some of my great aunts and uncles and stuff like that. So my whole family, I'm used to having my whole family there at church. So it's sad to me that, you know, the 3 of us, because, you know, Tyreek lives in a different town, the 3 of us don't go to the same church anymore. That's sad, but I get it. We're all adults, and, you know, Savannah made the decision. She's more comfortable there, which I was really sad about, but, you know, I'm okay with, because, you know, she's doing well over there. But yeah, I know I'm jumping around. I don't feel I'm old school when it comes to a lot of things, right? I'm old school when it comes to a lot of things as far as church and standards and the way and the things that we believe in and that I was raised on and what the Bible says. And how do I say this? I'm not putting the church down, because if it was really that bad, I wouldn't be there. But put it this way, I'm going to church for Jesus and getting what I need, and I'm focusing on me. Now, will I be there long term? Probably not. But I'm tired of, I don't want to church hop. That's not me. That's not who I am. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to rest before I even, will I even lay the flooring down or continue laying it down in the kitchen? I don't know. I'm out of breath. I'm tired. I'm sweaty. Because even though it was easy, it was still a workout. Yeah. Good morning. It is Sunday. Let me grab my coffee. So you guys seen before how I make my coffee and I add some protein drink in it, and then I heat it up for like a minute just so it can still be hot. Anyway, what was I saying? Today is Easter Sunday. Happy Resurrection Day. And yes, and I know y'all, I changed my mind about the dress I was going to wear. I was going to wear the one that I bought that I showed you guys. I changed my mind at the last minute, even though the other one is more of Easter colors, the pastels. I don't know, this just stood out, and red for the blood of Jesus. I mean, you know, he died on the cross for us, so yeah. But this dress is super cute, you guys. Let me see if I can show you guys. Hold on. Okay, this is not a very good angle, but it's super long. It goes all the way to the ground. And good thing I'm wearing heels because it would drag. So yeah, I changed my mind on my dress, you guys. I have on my slippers right now, so ignore that. But yeah, this is my Easter Sunday outfit. And yeah, I changed my hair for the day. Yeah, just hopefully these lines go away before church starts. So let me go drink my coffee. So the protein drink that I like is Core Power. Only the vanilla kind. I don't like chocolate drinks or anything like that. They have a chocolate one, and then they have a vanilla and strawberry one, and I think that's gross, even though I love vanilla and strawberry. So yeah, this to me, you guys, and I know y'all didn't ask, but this to me, especially when it's really cold, almost freezing, like icy almost, it tastes like vanilla ice cream. And I don't know if it's because I've gotten used to protein drinks, but I can't drink all protein drinks, so let me not say that. Some of them taste disgusting to me. Like there was some that, a 4-pack that I bought maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I forgot the brand, the name of the brand, but I couldn't even choke one bottle down. It was so disgusting. And yeah, so if you are into protein drinks, or if you want to be in it and you think they all are nasty, not true. You have to find one that that you like. Keep trying them, but you may be that one person that don't like protein drinks. I don't know, but anyway, I use this as a creamer in my coffee, and then normally I put in the unsweetened, the sugar-free vanilla syrup, but this time I accidentally grabbed the regular one, so that's what I'm having. And then I'll drink a little bit of this as well, and I will be good until after church, you guys.